There's 100 of them, but Easily more than 100. Well, I'm trying to get the camera to capture over here, so I don't know. But he's talking. I can move it around. Trying to keep it dry.
Yeah. I know, it's just how it should be. Oh, good. This is. Hi. This is a girl I met on Instagram. She wants to meet me. Oh, my Hi, Kendall. Nicole and CJ. Oh, good. And here comes more. Daniel, will you take a look at the video? Please. Oh, from your phone? Okay. My camera's better, but okay. Okay. He does by me. story is that when the Paniolos, or when the Vaqueros, the Spanish cowboys, brought guitars to Hawaii, they didn't know how to tune them. And the Hawaiians didn't know how to tune them after they left. So they've made up all their own tunings, and different families have different tunings, and it gives it that unique sound. Yeah. So I'm changing to a different tuning. Yes, thank you.
This is your first time here, right?
Yeah.
So we have a cute little,
I won't leave her alone.
very short, very short song that sort of sums up vital living. And Kendall is gonna remind me of it. No, we're gonna sing it 3 times. But Michaela knows it because do you remember?
Yeah, I love it when you do the drums. Yeah.
It's 4 lines. It's only 4 lines, and it's really about what vital living is here to share with people. And so it's share your love, clear the static away,
embrace the
vital in your life today. Vital living, vital way. Mahalo, mahalo, aloha e. So thank you, and give love. And so that's what we're here for. We'll say it 3 times. Do it 3 times. Share your love, clear the static away. Embrace the vital in your life today. Vital living, vital way. Mahalo, mahalo, aloha e. Share your love, clear the static away. Embrace the vital in your life today. Vital living, vital way. Mahalo, mahalo, aloha e. Last time. Share your love, clear the static away. Embrace the vital in your life today. Vital living, vital way. Mahalo, mahalo, aloha e. Well, welcome to our Sunday. Thanks, Kendyl. Yay! For the most beautiful music to open our space. Oh, there's people coming. Come on in. Perfect timing. We really appreciate the beautiful music that Kendyl shares with us every few Sundays a year. We do this 4 times a year. We used to do every month, and we'll probably work into it more. Hi, folks. Please have a share. So for the new folks, I'm Lori, and this is Nicole over there. And we, along with founded Vital Living, it's a non-denominational spiritual organization. And so we are here for the community and for sharing and for education and for creating practitioners in the future. And we'd like to open today's Sunday gathering with a little pule or prayer. So if we can take a moment and take a nice deep breath and close our eyes and take a moment to connect. And in Hawaii, pule starts everything or begins everything. And pule is much more than a prayer. It's just a way of life. And it's a way of opening and closing and beginnings and endings and a way of just allowing ourselves to take a breath and be present. So breathing in, breathe everything in the universe in. And breathing out, breathe out deep love to yourself and to everyone else around you, because that's what it is. We can't just siphon in what we want and breathe out what we want. We have to just allow ourselves to breathe everything in, and then we can breathe out love and then everything else that needs to move out. And we would like to thank Keakua and all the great spirits and all the teachers and all those who have brought us here today to this beautiful place. Allow us to take this time to be still and to listen to the aina, to the land, to the trees, to all things, big and small, that have brought us here to this moment. And for all the people that are with us in our lives that aren't here today, but are with us. And for those that we don't know even, that are out there that need prayers, that need blessings, that need time to just be and appreciate this beautiful time we have to share here on planet Earth, to have the overview of all those people around the world, everywhere, taking this moment together to breathe together and breathing in all of it and breathing out the love and the energy to yourself and to the world that you can today and always. And to know very deeply in our hearts that there's so much we have to share. And there's so much love in the world for us. And sometimes it comes in different forms, in different ways, in different messages. Realize that that's what it is. But if we take the time and the space to just be still for a bit, and all the chaos and the confusion and the busyness of the world, we just have a moment to watch our breath. Just take this time for A few breaths. Breathing in, just watch the physical sensation of your breath. Allow it to see how it nourishes you and fills you in the biggest places, in the smallest places, in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, in your body, in all the layers of your being. Just let the breath in and out nourish you so deeply. And the quiet nourish you in a way that the noise and the chaos doesn't allow you to at sometimes. So thank you. We're very, very grateful for you to be here today with us. And with a big breath in, just let it all out. There you go. And you can come back into the space and look at each other and this beautiful community we have here. And this beautiful Sunday. And we're going to kind of have time to share a little bit because that's what this is about. But for starters, I think we're going to just, since today is a Mother's Day, it is a Mother's Day, I thought we would just sort of welcome you in with the thought about mothers and a few little fun explorations that we're going to do here today and some sharing with them about motherly energy. And so some people think that mothers are just about, only when you have a baby and you have a kid and you have a child, then you become a mother. And some people feel like they are mothers and they have never had a child themselves, but they have mothered many, many animals, many, many people, many, many places in their lives. And other people have been mothers many times, but have not actually birthed. And they are mothers as well. And there's all these men around, these wonderful men that sometimes have much more motherly energy or mothering than women that you've known or mothers that you have known. And sometimes we don't even know our mother, right? We haven't known our mother, or we think we know our mother and we don't. So there's many forms of that. We might be mad at our mothers, or we might have deep feelings about our mothers. But regardless of all those different motherly energy, when it comes down to it, we're looking at what is mother love to us? What is mother love to you? So I thought that maybe we would just start with that a little bit, because Nicole's going to come up here and talk a little bit about a little exploration we can do for our mothers, regardless of whether we know them or not, or regardless of whether we have what feelings we have about them. But I thought we'd just go around, and if you don't mind, you could just say your name and sort of maybe share a moment, like in the Hawaiian way, in the Aloha Circle. We kind of go around, we share a name, we say where we're from. So I was born in Makiki, and I now live here in this beautiful place in North Shore, Haleiwa. And sometimes just bringing in something to the circle, if you want to, a person, or a little bit about just a moment about how you're here, or something that you think about mother love energy. So maybe we'll just go around and do that, if it's okay. You have to talk loud because it's not actually that big a group. You want to go, Tunji? Go this way?
My name is Chunji. I'm actually born in Nigeria and raised partly there and partly mostly in the Midwest. I moved to Hawaii in 1996, and my mother is not with me anymore, so that's kind of painful. Just a few years now, and been thinking about her a lot.
Thank you. Great.
Still have a motherly feeling from having a child. I've also had one child that's had left and flown out of the mother nest, and so I feel the pain that I made my own mother feel when I left California, and I was like, I'm gonna travel to where I live in Hawaii. Bye. So I know that we feel that, as mothers, we have to love so much, and then a big part of our challenge is also to let them go and make them fly. Yeah,
Beautiful. Oh, who are you? Banyan, is that your name? Yes. Oh, thanks, Banyan. Go ahead.
My name is Kevin. I'm not a mother, but the mother of my two children in an area. When I first moved here, we actually stayed on this farm on the Mango Bungalow back to you. But yeah, it's just been a great day to celebrate with my wife and with my kids. Happy that they're growing up in a beautiful, healthy place.
Hmm. Thank you. Beautiful. You want to share? Yeah, sure. Oh. Yay! Thanks for making it. Thank you.
My mother, single mom, she's really tough for her family, and that's kind of like the mother energy that I grew up with, and I've seen a much more like soft, southern person side. Asia, and it's really cool to just see the different sides of my mother.
Agreed. Thank you. Yes, so many different kinds of mothers. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. We know who you're talking about, Nicole. No. Yeah.
and we've got to mother each other.
Yes. Yay.
I'm Sarah Beth. I was just thinking today to kind of tell you a little bit about how amazing it is in Hawaii, how like it's all hands on deck all the time, crazy, and I appreciate that so much. I was born in West Virginia. I grew up in Florida, and it's not really like that. Community isn't like that there, you know. And I love that everybody shares the responsibility of the children here, and it's really cool. But I would say to answer your question, what I believe mother love is, I would say that it's anything you give life to or life force to. Um, it's very nurturing and giving. I myself am a mother. I have a 17-year-old boy who is full time with his dad this year, so there's a lot of grief in that. So today felt, I chose to pick up a shift for a friend so that I was just working and busy, and um, so it's nice to be here in celebration of others. I'm also a birth mom. When I was 17, I raised a child for adoption, and that was a big part of my life. And still being close with his mom, the woman who adopted him, has been life changing for me because she's an incredible mother. I still have my mother; she's in her 70s, but in poor health, and that's an interesting relationship for sure. But being a mother is the most beautiful thing ever, and I am just in awe. I'm in celebration of all the many types of mothers and mothering that exists. I'm grateful to be a part of that in some way, in many ways, in all ways.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting me today, Candace. I never see when you see. I've been to a couple of these gatherings, but I never see when it's happening for some reason. So I'm grateful to come for saying hey, let's do this. Yes, background for me, I'm Candace. I grew up in Missouri, in the Midwest as well. I actually came here about 2 years ago, and I found the McNamara's. Thank goodness. Specifically, Nicole has helped, my mother's side a lot with my journey here, and that's how I kind of found Vital Living, obviously through Nicole. There was one night specifically I remember I was just like sitting sweat lodge in this after TJ had led some and their property,
Sit
and
here.
kind of just really kind of digesting life for the first time moving out of my home. And my mom is actually has 6 kids herself and a baby, and so there's a lot for me to kind of just leave the nest and process what that looks like and my parents' relationship. And I remember one night Nicole called me and I was kind of going through, and she noticed, and I sat in her bed with Bea and Faye and their dog Bingo, and like she just let me kind of be there and like embraced me in the space and just let me kind of like go through. She just was a mother and like used her loving space to hold me and embrace me in that. And yeah, just from that point on, and just being here on island and learning so much about what motherly instinct is like, I feel like just journey my own feminine side. It's been a journey, but I feel so grateful to be surrounded by so many amazing mothers and feminine, like even going to Kendall's classes and Sarah Beth's yoga classes, just feeling that really love and support. I feel like that's what woman, motherly, feminine love really feels like for me. And yeah, it's an honor to be here also. Just meet people along this path, and specifically women who are able and capable of sharing that wisdom that they learn through their life. Because I believe personally, life is about sharing, and that's the principle of, I think, motherhood and feminine is sharing and receiving and giving and letting that all just be a full circle rather than a linear path. So that's my story.
Thank you.
Thank you
Beautiful.
all for being
Yes, we'll have CJ, and then we're just sharing our name and where we came, where we're from, or anything they like. And then, since it's Mother's Day, if there's something you want to bring mother energy into the circle or in the space, you certainly can share.
My name's CJ. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to live with my mother and my sister, who's a mother, and a lot of beautiful examples of mothers in this community. And yeah, I grew up in South Florida. Ended up coming to Hawaii when my sister became a mother, and my mother and father moved out here to be here and become grandmother. And I've gone through a healing journey, and the guidance was like, reconnect with mother, and how can I help out, serve, give back to my mom, grow into a man, liberate her, and yeah, just be on that journey. So it brought me here to Hawaii to be with my sister and my great nieces and nephews that I love to be around. And yeah, uh, speaking on the mother energy, I have been very interested in connecting with it in myself. These energies, and the way that I've been able to do that is relaxing as much as I can. So things like swimming, softening. So I really appreciate you opening space, Cory, and like dropping us in. Yeah, to find those nurturing parts of myself where I'm so I can like take care of myself, pressure off all positive. So yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, CJ. Oh, great. Well, thank you for coming. Yes, wonderful. Every time we have a gathering, it's always different. Sometimes we're doing more music things. Sometimes we're doing more art or movement things and yoga and breathing. And sometimes it's more art, a little art. You see a little art on the table, a little bit different exploration today, maybe. But we always like to tell little stories or little sharings. Like you said, this is a time for sharing. And that's how the old tradition used to always pass on. Not so much reading and definitely not computers, but in the old style is more lelo. It's really about the stories. And as you were talking and sharing, thank you so much, everybody, for sharing so much. And I was really thinking, well, I was going to share actually one thing. We had a new mother yesterday on this beautiful Aina right in our birth hale. It was amazing. We do have a little space back there where people can birth if they don't have a place at home to birth or they don't choose to birth in the hospital. So it was really amazing. And this Aina, I feel very blessed to have this space that I can share with people to birth however they choose to birth. And when I was thinking about that mother energy, I was really thinking about how mother love is that you love life so much you just want to perpetuate it. And that can be through birthing or through other things, but you really birth. You birth because we love life so much. And that's how my whole life has always been. I feel like, the things from my past have been coming up for me. People have been called me. They're like, oh, I was your boyfriend from 26 years ago, or some random things are truly happening. And I get to look at my life, and it's been really, really wonderful because I was a little shocked at some points. And like, did I really do all those things? And really, did I live all that? And then I realized that it's really like I really am living life. And I went back and I did ask some friends, like, was I like okay? Like, was I doing kind of too crazy, or what was I doing back then? They said you were living life. You were fully living life. You were just going for it, and I I was like, I feel like I birthed 3,400 something times because with these moms, when I'm at their birth and they're bringing their babies into the world, it's like a new mother is perpetuating life on this planet. And it's the most beautiful thing. And this land is the same thing. So we feel really tuned in. I feel really honored to be here and share it in whatever ways we can share it, with through music or through community or through food. There's so much great food on that table right now. So we're going to share that in a little bit. But I think that stories are wonderful. So I'm going to share a really short story about my mother who passed away at 57. And it was really early. It was really, I felt like I was really young, and I didn't feel like I didn't get the time that I really needed with her. Plus, I was not the greatest kid, I guess. I didn't. She used to send me articles and things, and I wouldn't read them because she had a lot of fear, and I didn't want to be involved in that. So I didn't. But as she was going through her final year of life, I did get to spend a lot of time with her and talk with her a lot and find out who she was. And it was kind of amazing that I got to have that time. I felt like it was really to learn who she was after all those years, because I think I held a lot of feelings about her, about my mom, and then I got to sort of resolve some of them. But I realize now that I have been resolving those feelings continually for so long. So as we do this little exploration that Nicole's going to talk about in a second, I just encourage you to sort of feel about mother. Like some people, like I said, haven't even really met their mother or don't know their mother or have lots of feelings about that. But my mother, when she was dying, I got to hold her head as she passed through the portal. And she was taking as she took her last breath, I was holding her head. And it was an amazing Sunday. And everyone that was important to her in her life was around the room. Some people have heard this story probably a few times, but it's Mother's Day. So I feel like I just wanted to share it again. And my sister was on one side, my father was on the other side. Her parents were on the other, and at her foot, and then her grandson was she only had one grandson at the time, was at her other foot, and she took her last breath. And we lifted up into this portal together as I was holding her head. And everyone in the room said I just left for a second, but it felt like I left for a long time. And we kind of journeyed in this place between the worlds, and on a bridge, and she was gripping to my hand, and I thought maybe she can come back because, you hear those stories where they're holding your hand so you can come back. But she was ready to go. She just was kind of scared. And she had this moment where she reviewed some beautiful pages of life, or something went across the screen. And then she got really light and she let go and she said, "Well, I'm done. No, it's okay. I'm going on. But you need to tell them in my eulogy." And then she left. And I came back. Well, at the moment, I thought, well, this bridge is so familiar. And I realized it was the bridge that I stand on when all the babies come in. And it's the same bridge. Then she's going out. And I'm so happy to catch the babies or help the babies in. But she's going out, and someone there, whatever that means, is so happy to receive her on that bridge, that portal of life. And I felt so honored and so blessed to have shared that moment with my mother in that time. But then I had no idea what I was going to do with my eulogy. And my sister, and who was kind of like my mother, was like, "Don't do it. You're never going to make it through. You're going to say 3 words and then cry immensely and have someone else do it." And I said, I don't really want to do her eulogy, but I was told to do her eulogy. So I didn't know what I was going to say. 3 days before the funeral, with like thousands of people, really, because she was so young, there was a big funeral. I didn't know what I was going to say still. My sister was freaking out that I was going to get up there and not just be like much worse than this, And so a little card came in the mail that it had no return address, and it looked honestly like my mother's handwriting. And it just had my address, and it came in the mail. And I opened it, and on the top of the card, it had a butterfly. And inside, there was a little poem. And it was very simple. And it said, "A butterfly lighted gently upon me. And for a moment, its beauty and its splendor were a part of my world. And then it moved on. And although I wish it could have stayed, I was just so happy to have seen it." And as soon as I read that poem, I knew everything I needed to say to my mom. For my mom, to all the people that came. And I really wrote this whole thing out about my mom. She had a relatively short life, although people do have shorter lives than 57 years, but she had a relatively short life, but she lived it. She did really live it. And she had a lot of fear, and she did a lot but she lived a life for her life. And that's what we're asking for people in this world, right? To live your true life. Don't live someone else's life, because we know that if you go to a play and someone is not doing their part on the play, even if they have a small part, they're trying to play someone else's part, the whole play doesn't work so well, right? So if you want the whole overview play to work really well, then live your best life, right? Live your true life. And so I shared with the people at the funeral that my mom's amazing life and everything. And then I went on. And the reason it comes back today is that with all these things, looking at the past, I realized that butterfly poem, which I thought was for my mom, was really actually for me. as well. It was amazing. And I just realized that just recently. So that my mom has been teaching me forever and ever and continues to teach me. And I thank her, for all those things, all that stuff, all of that she shared with me those years and all that she continues to share with me. And just like this last month, the butterfly poem and why I lived the life I lived and why I am living the life I live. And a lot of the choices that I made were because, I was like a butterfly and I didn't want to be caged and I didn't want to be trapped. And keep learning that from my mother and from my relationships and from the things in my life. So I really encourage you. We're here to be in community, to share about, stories with each other and also to uh, be there for each other, to live our best life. And so we're here for you. Nicole is coming in a moment to help share a little like a little exploration about mothers. But really, really, know that we're here. We're here, and we're going to continue these gatherings, and we're going to continue. We're working on an educational program for practitioners to really make more available information for like a holistic healing, vital life. Are you ready? All right. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Dr. Lori. And thank you, all of you, for sharing your stories too.
They're much taller than me. So.
Oh. Thank you all for sharing your stories. Yeah, so it's Mother's Day and it's mothering, and I'm really grateful people came that don't necessarily have children or consider themselves, whatever, because that's what it's about. It's just mothering each other. Some of us aren't mothers, some of us are, but it's how can we give that love to each other every day, unconditionally, to our friends and our family and even strangers. But that's not the exercise today. Just maybe you have a mom who you love a lot and she's just not here. She's physically somewhere else on earth right now, and you want to write her a letter. I have stamps in an envelope and I will happily send it for you. So there's paper and pens. So maybe you have a beautiful relationship with your mom and you just want to tell her how much you love her and miss her. Maybe your mom has passed on and you also want to send her a note and she doesn't have an earthly address. We will have a little fire and you can send it to heaven, your letter to your mother. Maybe you're mad at your mom and you want to write that down, and you can also put that in the fire and send it to her. I don't recommend mailing it though. And then maybe you're just indifferent to your mom, but there's somebody in your life or throughout your journey that has showed up as a mom for you, and you would like to write a letter to that person and just give gratitude for feeling unconditionally loved. And then just reflecting in your letter, as a mom, I know what I would like to receive from my children. So kind of just thinking about, maybe reflecting on some of the sacrifices this person has made in their life for you, and just what the gratitude of unconditional love that you've received in your life. And, maybe you don't want to send it to anybody. Maybe you want to send it to yourself because you're the only person that's ever showed up for yourself. Whatever it is, there's no right or wrong to the exercise. It's just, I think reflecting on how we can mother each other, how we've been mothered, how we are mothers, and you can create whatever you would like. So there's clipboards, there's stamps, there's envelopes, but with the envelopes, it's Hawaii, so they're already stuck together, but I'll just tape them shut after you reopen them. Crayons, markers, glue. I think I see glitter maybe. Magazines, maybe you want to make her a picture. No words, just pictures.
Yeah, it's like when you were a kid and you didn't we all like try to do art for our moms? or something. Like we drew pictures, right, and put it up on the refrigerator. So I think that there's a couple things, like we really encourage you. It'd be great to just write a short letter, even if you think you only have 2 sentences to say. I mean, you can write a novel. Maybe you can do the novel later. No, you can do the novel whenever. But then that's done. Like today, like right now. Like just write whatever's here right now. So that's what the paper and the pens. There's pens over there, and you can fold it up, and we can have a little burning, or we can send it off. And then you can also, if you want to, there's art for the kids too, and for all of us, the kid and all of us, is to draw something like you would for your mother, like put on the refrigerator, or even or for mother energy. It doesn't have to be for your mother. We're not going to send it to your mom. We're actually going to gift it around a little bit. So just there's paper, there's glitter, there's magazines, there's art. Just take a moment. Everyone okay? Okay, great.
Any questions? Is there a question in the back? Don't be shy.
Going down. Look at that.
For those who would like to send their mother's letters through into the ether, I have a better letter actually. Too many clouds. We have too many clouds.
I think we're going to let people just continue doing their little artsy things if they want to. And we're going to open it up to like food. If people want to share, there's lots of really wonderful food there. Actually, the punch that might have little leaves dropping into it at this moment, but is tulsi, hibiscus, citrus, and a little mango. That's what the punch is, all from the farm. And then there's lots of other goodies, actually.
The pesto pasta is no cheese and gluten free.
You have pesto pasta?
Yeah, it's under one.
Oh my goodness, I have pesto pasta too, which is, yes, gluten free and no cheese. It has a brewer's yeast. That's so funny. Well, we have two pesto pastas dishes over there. That is, and we also have some rice and some ong choy and greens and mushrooms and beans from the garden over there. And then there's some yummy cheesecake and there's all kinds of wonderful goodies. Yeah, so please just enjoy and keep doing your art if you are doing some art and share with the community.
So sweet. I had no idea how bad I needed this. So you're gonna mail it or burn it? Mail it. Could go either way. You could write too. Moms are so triggered. I was thinking about that this morning. I talked to my mom and I was like, they just always say the things that's like, 80% good and they throw in the little things. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, only you can get those. The same things they always bring up. And you live with yours most of it. Well, not all. A lot of it. Pretty much. Yeah. Because she goes with you guys a lot of places too.
Well, I would say the most treating is when
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. That's the worst. The little jobs. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can see that. Because sometimes she's super tired. And she's so good.
she doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to give up the role.
Right. She also doesn't want to stop.
Like, well, I am keeping score.
That was like a Christmas party. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you ready to go get some food? Okay. It's nice. It looks very good.
There's Kahlua pork. Oh, it's still on. There's Kahlua pork. There's potatoes. There's pastas. There is ong choy with green beans and mushrooms. There is cheesecake, and also I really would love it when as you're milling and community wise to like share with us what we're other things that you'd like to see and do here. So yes, please share.
Oh, I love it, Faye. Yours too, Faye. That's so beautiful.
I'm putting them in the chair. Thank you. Are you allowed to use scissors? You sure? The big one. Do you need help? I can cut something for you. What would you like me to cut? A T-Rex.
Easy. She's really good at those.
I know how to cut a T-Rex.
Yeah, that sounds
Mom knows how to cut a T-Rex? I heard he knows how to do it.
try. Give it a shot.
He's definitely the artist.
Just up and then back down. Just cut it. So really, these are sealed like all the way like that.
Open it and then take a shot.
Over the top like that.
However, sometimes you try to keep it enough.
Work it. Work it open. Ferocious out here.
Do you need me to help you get the tape out? Those are still pretty sharp, but they're smaller than the underneath. You definitely want to just use it for whatever you need it. You don't want to keep it there? Oh, here, you might like me to do this. Short? What are you cutting, Libby?
Open the closet.
You want some pizza stuff?
You guys are taking turns. I know you had this first. That's why I just wanted to see what the plan is. Shared. So you're gonna take turns, Faye. So you cut one and then you can give them back. But be very careful with your fingers. No, there you go. Now it's your turn. And then let's start a fight, please. Let's keep these down. Let's not wobble around.
On a big leaf, just okay, off the ground only. That's a great
Oh,
leaf.
wow. That's a beautiful one.
A friend's house, like 5 minutes from here. She just went out of town for the month, so we're just house sitting. Hell Eva inside. Like, oh wait, no, Twyla. Keep coming every year, trying to find houses that just haven't worked out. And it's always been a really weird spiritual way that it's not working out for like a fair amount of time. And so we just let it be. Like one time we found when we went to go stay in it for a night, something just felt really off. It's just almost like we did. We went to every floor. We went to like it's fine. Go back and then we went to the bed. And there was a mattress better that on the pillow, and I was like, you know what? I think we gotta go. And there might be like a other husband, and we were like, okay, we're keeping the sign. It's like it's not right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's covered, but it's outdoor. Things come in. Yeah. And I was getting everything dressed and myself.
Yeah.
And I was looking in the corner. The rest of the a while ago. It is Fridays are there. Wild chicken.
And then you haven't heard her. That's shocking. Wow.
We have like a lot of animals living on our property.
Yeah. Wow. What do you do?
Well, my mom, that's what I did teach you.
Yeah.
So my mom got out. So she came back and I let her leave. Yeah. And we're leaving Tuesday. Everyone don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you going? Where you doing?
Travel a lot. Oh, so we have a yurt available for rent.
Yeah?
It's very nice.
How long are you going to be gone for?
Incredibly nice yurt.
What did you say? 9 months? We're gonna be gone for a while. Yeah. Come take a look at it. Cool. Are you gonna? I'd say it's more glass. Yeah. You can put it a whole bit. Got it. Yeah, we still have it. No, this is cool. Nice. I would love to be working summers and then here for the rest of the time. Like, yeah, winters. That'd be the goal. Figure that out. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, if you want to stay an extra month. Yeah. My husband and she's already here. Oh, really? Oh, fun. Yeah, my husband is a videographer and photographer. And then I was creative director. And now I'm a holistic living coach. And I do song circles and toddler yoga. What we do for a living. So yeah. Okay. Is it like a little nature preschool or something? Yeah. 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 That's what I'm curious about with schools.
You know what I saw? I saw little tiny baby as
Oh, I know. There's so many around. You saw one today on our phone?
what out out. It's gone. It's gone.
It is? There's so many really good at it.
I'm good at it.
You are good.
I would fight Eddie.
I have 11-year-old and 8-year-old. Okay. Yeah. They don't live it. Yeah. Yeah. We went to Italy for a year. Yeah. Yeah. And that was amazing. But then careful. Where in Italy was it? Out in the middle of nowhere. Like more near Switzerland area? Yeah. But we were an hour from Milan. Yeah. And we went to the Alps, all the smoke from Milan into and we were trapped in the Alps. Interesting. Is on this like yeah, like when you go to school, it's like I don't know why. Like it's so music, like yeah, rolling Italian hills. We're on this in this village of like just 20 houses with a school and a 500 biodynamic farm, organic farm. Yeah. And the air quality, nobody talks about it. Yeah. We all know what's going on. It's like so bad and nice. That's terrible. I didn't move to Italy. Yeah. No. But the school is the best school ever. Yeah, we're obviously at the age where it's like it's not necessary. Yeah. But wherever I want to be, I want to like filter it and stay for a while, so it needs to be in my mind. He's in a little nature farm school in Montana right now. There's a couple there actually that are beautiful, and it's such a small town. It's right by Glacier National Park where we're at. And yeah. I saw one on Toy, and I was like, okay, really? Yes, yeah. I literally sent them an email yesterday. Yeah, not a lot, but that's where I felt like might be a little bit more vibe. It is here of like holistic. I don't know. Yes. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 100%. Okay. But okay. Dang it. Trying to find a place is so hard to raise our family where like I really thought the small town Montana was it. We were traveling in our van full time.
What's your reason?
It's just a really like dramatic experience. I really love it, and I can tell you like one of the holistic family, which is also really good, like 20-year-olds. And so Colby was just like this is in it. I could live there forever.
You're gonna find out.
But yeah.
I was talking about it. And I was getting ready to
That's
start
when
doing some
you're
spiritual
Right.
Right.
She's not.
Yeah, it's like you really want to be in SoCal. Absolutely not. I maybe like North Cal.
I was
Find some pockets.
Yeah,
sunshine.
I know.
Winter's really hot.
We just want something quite yeah. Yeah, it does seem very good. I'm just thinking about when I see, I'm the one that sees me looking into it as the mother. Like, okay, in California, I see the septic so that's I see how big it is growing up in this area. And so here on the beach, I was just like, something feels off to me for some reason. We were sitting with the friends that were watching at our house. We're sitting with the landlord and getting to know her at the beach. And like something just felt off still. Of like it's still too big for me, honestly. Like I want something smaller, more ancestral community. And so like is that
Crazy.
yeah.
Like, what? I just don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so nice.
I really never knew about that.
Yeah.
There's all of us who I really wanted to live there. And we're trying to find, we're all floating around trying to find somebody really stunning. Right. Because how do you
There's so many
herd all of us into one?
right. There's so many people that I've spoke to that are just like exactly the same this. They talk about so many. Again, if we're just starting it.
No, I don't know. You can just say, okay, well, I found one.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
You're word.
There's just so many people. I talk to so many people. Like, all these things, like families, I'm like, great, done. Like we're so ready for that. We're past the ready stage, and a lot of people are just like, it's a fantasy where they're
It's not dry yet, almost. So a lot of people
that's beautiful.
it's almost dry. It's just have some wet.
Yeah.
You're flashing her. You gotta put a flash right in her face.
I'm used to it with Ozzy. Naked listen. But with Whitefish up in Montana, like they have the schools, and even the really bigger one brings a lot of politics to it. And we didn't put them in there, but I found a smaller one that is ancestral based. Like even when it comes down to their soaps that they use, or like make some other foods, like they do it. And so that's this is amazing. How can I find that somewhere else? And so I started teaching toddler yoga because they didn't have it in town. And there was like 20 moms that are just instantly there. I'm like, who wants it? You just have to do it yourself if it's not there. And so then I started doing toddler yoga. I'm not even a yoga teacher. I was like, I am a mindful mom who does this with my son all the time. And I'm teaching of like, okay, we're gonna have a snack. We're gonna think of pause in this. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what does it feel like? Like, where does it come from? Like, we're not just doing yoga. I'm like, I can do that everywhere. Something. And I started doing the song circles, and like, this is what life means. Like, bringing community together. Yeah. Yeah. Real food. Right. Right. And then putting in the time somewhere, and then finding out where it's like, having a 17-year-old here might not be that. Right. family, so now I want to be very specific and careful of the next one. Let's make sure it's in Oregon. No. I know. And like for some reason I've avoided the bigger cities just because of it. But he's in a month in bed. We're in the complete off season. Off of yesterday. Like, wow. But I do have a handful of friends there. Yeah, we have a lot. Yeah, and they love it. None of them actually have kids, but they're all like hikers. But my family was kids. It's my brother and sister. They just moved to Redway, California. Tiny town. That's amazing. Yeah, they said it's incredible. It's like all my neighbors. Okay. Researching the schools in the area. Okay. Okay. She said that there's like a little Waldorf school there, and there's like soccer yoga and good stuff happening, and she found a big farm with a house and everything next to the river for 18 months. So I was like, yeah, maybe you found the spot. Oh, really? On the river, might be it. Yeah, she thought it was like, well, maybe you should go visit and check it out. But Hawaii, magical.
He's like, he hit his limit. The barrel's not here. Yeah, I know. But is he coming back pretty soon? He's gone for a while. And are you guys moving? You guys should be in Portugal. Okay. Let's put it into the universe. Yes, I know. Yeah. So how long are you guys there for? Kind of a no. As long as it's still okay. And school is kind of up in the air. So. Oh, really? That's what I was wondering. I didn't know how much I should be looking for teachers because I was like, oh, you want to
Yeah, he's over there.
No, it's complicated. It'd probably be less stress in some ways to just have it already as a school, but I know. It's a lot, yeah. Well, Shay told me when she reached out to teachers that she found so many and that she got to choose because I went to choose that she found is what I thought. And she said that there were other ones that were really great. But I think she was putting out ads and really actively trying to find teachers. She said there's totally, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a lot because of the variance of age. Not that it couldn't be done. It's just I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll stay in touch. Yeah. Okay. Well, but yeah, I did think that was. I was like, well, I can always reach out to the ones that she turned down. Yeah, because she said she had such a great pool to pick from. Well, it's nice to meet you. I hope you guys find a way to make it over here. I'm sure we will. Yeah, was so sweet with Audrey. Oh, he helps me at schools, like, and with her kids too. He's so used to being around littler ones. Yeah, Audrey really loves the older kids, and we just. I'm like, if he wants to, but he's a good dynamic. Yeah, for the older boys too. It's so good for them to have to be nice. Yeah, I still have the idea. Yeah, see you again soon. Yeah, we're around. Okay, good. All right, okay, bye.
Look, I'm gonna draw her a rose. Red rose.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys think that you're gonna stay put here, or it sounds like you're gonna be gone? Well, our friends. And we always travel a lot. We spend a lot of time in Portugal. Oh, nice. So this Portugal might be the spot. The family that moved to Redway was in Portugal. I think you guys. Yeah. Never been there. We checked out probably the rest of Europe. And right now there's a lot of okay. I was there 14 per capita. Wow. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. Okay. It's I would definitely look into Portugal. Yeah. I did try. Yeah. But that was really good. I put in a lot of that's it. our friend who has a house. Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, so I started reading kind of the only charter one. That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's in Santa Fe. Yeah. Is that New Mexico? Yeah. Okay. How close is that to? Oh my God. House. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's not there. Yeah, there's a lot of people from House that end up in Whitefish. Oh, I think it's like a portal, and Whitefish is very spiritual for people that end up there. So I've heard a lot about House. One of mom's. Nice. We also travel a lot. We're just like, we just need a home base, and then we keep traveling. So he's taken a break for the last like 4 months or so, but before he made a dog sled documentary by himself, like he's filming in it in Utah, and then he'll work with like Red Bull athletes and like that, and like, oh, we need some promotional videos. He got sidetracked of like creating foods, which he really does not enjoy. Do you know who the Liver King is? Cool, still living on. So he just built a couple influencers, and he's like, no, I want to get back to my roots of documentaries and filming nature, outdoorsing, actual sports. Ooh, I like how you put out the heart right here. That's pretty. You can tell when somebody's trying. He's like doing devotional videos for a yoga studio just because like they need it. It's good, but then when he's shooting outside and he's like doing whole entire story, he's looking for something now. He's like, I feel like it really needs to make a whole nother documentary. That's why what the next story is. Get the passing back. Yeah. And I think we're oh yeah, from the gallery. I tried to do that. Yeah, it really sucks. It sucks because I was really deep into my career. Climbing boulders so fast. So they they had just hired a new boss over me, and it was his first month. And Kendyl really is a perfect guy. So I pulled him first. Don't tell him that. Keep it to yourself. And we're a lot of manipulation with me and our team. Oh, that's telling me and everyone around was like, oh, we're gonna hire this person. We're gonna hire this person. Everyone thought we were hiring him. He's a very manipulative person. And so he's and then the rest of my other managers before that were like, wait, this is weird. But they didn't do anything about it. I even like the CEO it's so funny because I just reached out to him and I was like, do you even know that I'm gone? And they guys like, wait, what? I'm like, can you even shout this? And he's like, no. And Kendyl said she learned from your dad. Like, I don't know. I tried and then yeah, they ended up giving me some money to talk about it. But not enough to fully and not talk about it. Yeah, especially fully to like end my career. And I haven't worked in 4 years because no one would hire me again. And just pregnant, being like, I'm afraid of it. Those jobs are really hard to get. So yeah, I haven't been creative directing in 4 years. I had a couple just individual clients, which is great, but I get back there before I left. Yeah, me a little bit. It was all meant for a reason. I needed to become mother, like full mother. Yeah. What did you find? Oh, what is that? I can't even guess what that is. I thought you found mint, but that is not mint. Anyway, and the whole journey of becoming mother, not with the start of it. So, yeah. now it's on to raising him in a beautiful setting with like-minded families and finding schools. And you have four? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've ever smelled fresh allspice. Just kind of. Where did you find it?
Will you come bring it to us so we can you get the mosquitoes away from us too? Yeah. Walk all around us with it, please. Okay. Can you come this way? Perfect. Oh, thank you. Great job.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Yes, Sarah.
Careful, don't let it roll over. Okay.
What are you doing today?
She's making smoke so the mosquitoes go away. Smart girl.
Be careful because it is hot and it will burn you or someone else. Hey, Ozzy, can you come eat? Yeah. This is hot. Don't walk by it. Where are they? Yes, but can you come eat some of this meat? You do? Should we take it home?
Especially older kids.
Right. Careful, remember that's hot. You getting the mosquitoes away? That's a great idea.
You know, if you use
Mm-hmm.
like for kids,
Oh, really?
yeah, like for the big size kids here.
Oh, cool. Great. Is it specifically to kids?
She does, I mean, the midwife stuff.
That's really awesome.
And I think she goes to.
Yeah, definitely. That's really cool. I did not know she was an African. Yeah. Oh. That's incredible. Wow. I'm sure. I used to train horses. I was trained. Then I had children. I don't. It's really special. I've always been drawn to midwifery, doula work, something like that, but it's not my time right now. Yeah, with little kids. Yeah. That's kind of like somebody's birthday and it was like so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle of the night.
It's go time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Sometimes in the future, when I'm yeah, I'm like 50. Yeah. Such a short period of being young and okay. That's why I've taken like such a big break from looking for creative. Yeah. 40 seconds won't do. I'm not gonna be free again. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I can work soon.
One blonde streak. I haven't seen a blonde streak in your hair until now. You have one blonde streak. Running right down the middle.
Ozzy, come here, baby. That's really hot. So she has it. Yeah. How about you don't go close, okay? That's really hot, so don't go near it, okay? Is your finger okay? Come here. Can I look at it? Just stay away from the fire, okay?
Hey, hold tight. That pork should not be taken for granted. He's a chef. He's a chef. He made the pork for like 18 hours. Text that Jackie girl. You should text Jackie right now. Same for tomorrow. Yes, you're just not about it.
I will. Well, so that she's giving her place on Tuesday.
Right now. Sorry, I should not be getting that upset right now. Quite fishy. Just so must put in the back of your mind your decision. I don't know you better than anyone else. I don't know you better than anyone else.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll text you so you have my number. I'll text Jackie. Probably come look at it tomorrow. She's available. Yeah, stop by.